Life isn't meant to be easy. We have challenges and we have obstacles, and they're all here for us to solve them. You are given a challenge of life upon the ability you have to accomplish them, to complete those challenges. Every level of life may appear harder and harder until you get to a level where you could then start to look back and realize that you had to go through every single challenge and obstacle in life in order to get to where you are now, in order to learn everything you did to create what you have now. And you start to acknowledge what you've learned, the knowledge that you've gained. And you start to do things and face those obstacles and challenges out of motivation, out of confidence to achieve and overcome them, instead of fear like you used to. That's when you see life starting to be easy. And that is when, as we evolve and learn more, there is a certain time and a certain point in life that we face obstacles and challenges. And we think that life is so hard and life is so difficult, but you're just getting to the beginning. You're just getting to the hard part. You're going through it. We all have to go through. Every single one of us, throughout our lifetimes, one of our lifetimes, we go through hard struggles, and we go through them and manage those obstacles until we learn to solve them, until we gain motivation, confidence, and faith from them, and to look forward in the future and to take on those more challenges and obstacles out of faith, helping others to do the same instead of having fear by them. We're motivated to accomplish them. And you have to go through a certain amount of levels facing the obstacles and being confused about why they are there and having fear of them in order to learn everything you do, in order to get to where you're going to be. And then you finally understand, you finally learn everything and acknowledge everything that you've learned and gained knowledge of from all those obstacles, from all those challenges. And you start to look into the future, and you start to have faith. You start to gain motivation and confidence toward every obstacle that comes your way, toward every problem that comes your way. You know there's a solution. You do everything you can to solve it because you know that those obstacles and those problems are only there for you to solve them. Every problem is meant to be solved. And you start to have faith toward that solution instead of fear of not solving that problem. You're gonna have to go through that hard part. If you're in that hard part now, it gets easier. Life is easy if you make it. It's all about how you see it. Have faith in that, finding that solution. Be motivated and inspired to solve that problem because they're here for you to solve. You have those challenges because you need to in order to learn where you're going to from it. Look back at every problem and obstacle that you came across. Did you leave that obstacle? What did you do? Did you walk away from it, or did you solve them? If you solved them, acknowledge what you learned from it and how it got to where you are now. If you walked away from them, think of, if you solved that problem, what would you have gained? What would you have learned if you solved that problem? And what kind of knowledge could you have had now? And if you had that knowledge, where could you have been? Start having faith in solving the problems. Don't fear these obstacles. Don't fear your challenges. You can do it. They're here for you to solve them. You're meant to take on those challenges. So do what you have to do and solve them.